stop learning these languages. Now, before you come for me, let me explain. I don't believe there are bad languages. Every language is unique, valuable, and worth learning. But sometimes you personally should stop learning a language. And today, I want to share when and why that might actually be a healthier choice for you. First, you have lost your reason for learning the language. Maybe you started Spanish because you were planning a semester abroad, but then plans changed. Or maybe you wanted to learn Japanese to understand anime, but you are not into anime anymore. If the reason that motivated you is gone, it's completely fine to let it go. Languages take time, energy, and consistency. Without a reason, you will likely burn out. Second, you constantly have to force yourself. Here, I need to make a big exception. If you need the language for your career, studies, or future goals, then yes, discipline matters. But if you're only learning for fun and it feels like torture every single time, that's a red flag. Language learning should spark at least some curiosity and joy. It doesn't have to be easy, but it shouldn't feel like punishment either. Third, you might discover a language that excites you even more. Sometimes you start with one language, but along the way you stumble onto another that makes you light up. Don't feel guilty for switching. Passion is the strongest fuel for consistency. Chasing what excites you will get you much further than forcing something that doesn't. Of course, the amount of time you have available is also a big variable if you are learning one or two languages. Fourth, the cost outweighs the benefit. Apps, textbooks, courses, tutors, it can all add up in both money and time. If you realize you're spending resources you don't really want to spend and the payoff doesn't matter to you anymore, it's okay to stop and invest elsewhere or find cheaper alternatives and see how you want to spend your money or time. Fifth, you are learning for someone else. Maybe a partner, a friend, or a family member talked you into it. That's not necessarily bad. But if your motivation is only external, it rarely lasts. And here's an even better reason to stop. If the person already quit learning the language, why should you keep forcing yourself? Your motivation has to come from you, not from somebody else's expectations. Sixth, it's harming your mental health. If every study session feels like guilt, frustration, or exhausting, it might be time to step back. Learning a language should add value to your life, not drain it. Taking a break or even fully quitting is better than pushing yourself into burnout. You can always come back when you're ready. So, should you feel bad if you stop learning a language? Absolutely not. You haven't failed. What you have done is make space for something that matters more to you right now. And remember, languages don't expire. Even if you stop now, you can always return later with fresh motivation. The key is this: language learning should be about joy, curiosity, and meaning. If those things aren't there, it's okay to move on.